All right, well, in light of the recent Arctic air that just arrived today, let's go ahead and recap how many days we've either been at or just below that freezing mark. And it has been 32 consecutive days for us across Marquette. Temperatures last year, that was a streak of 75 days. So it looks like this number will be safe as we head into March. A conventional climatology would tell you that temps would eventually rise above that 32-degree mark. But this month of February has been anything but conventional for us as temps have averaged right around 2 to 3 degrees, and that's when you take the highs and the lows and you average them together. So much colder than any month we saw last winter, so pretty brutal for us, and we'll see more of that as we head into the evening. In terms of snow, that looks to stay off to our south. Currently down into Iowa and southern Wisconsin. For us, just a few clouds. Skies have been mostly sunny throughout the afternoon across the upper peninsula, and we'll see mostly clear skies tonight as well, and that will allow things to drop off quickly for us for our temperatures. Where are we right now? We are at 5 degrees. East-northeast winds at 10 miles per hour and just enough wind to push us below zero for our current wind chills. And your temperatures across the UP, we are at 5 here at Marquette, but a few values just off to the west are either at or just below zero. At 1 below in Houghton, 0 in Lawrence, also at the Goose Egg and Ontonagon, more the lower teens in Crystal Falls and in Menominee. And for us off to the east, single digits in Munising, lower teens in Escanaba, and for us in Ishpeming, we are at 5 degrees. Your current winds are coming in from that northerly direction, so continuing to bring down that very brutal and bitter Arctic cold there. 15 miles per hour in Houghton, at 10 in Munising, and 5 currently in Escanaba. And temperatures statewide, we're seeing the teens farther south in the lower peninsula, upper single digits in Gaylord and in Rogers City, 10 in Escanaba, while at 11 in Iron Mountain. But wind chills, here you go, below zero in Marquette and in Sault Ste. Marie, at 10 below, at 16 below in Sault Ste. Marie, 14 below in Mackinac City, and for us a little farther off to the west, Ironwood at 14 degrees below zero. So that's going to have a huge impact in the forecast as we go later on into tonight and heading into tomorrow. But the winds aren't going to be terribly breezy for us. It's not going to be quite as strong. We'll see them die down to maybe 10 miles per hour as we head throughout the evening, but still with temperatures cooling off as much as they will, we'll be looking out for a wind chill advisory coming into the region. Sunny and cold as we head throughout Thursday and most of Friday as well. Temps do start to bump back up for us, and that will be our lights at the end of the tunnel. Heading into the weekend and next week, temps, they do bounce back for us, expecting highs in the 20s, and even with the cool off coming in next week, it doesn't look like we cool off too much. Not the single digits for highs, maybe only back down into the teens. But let's talk about the wind chill advisory that is in effect. That is going to be from 9 p.m. this evening until 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. Watch out for wind chills between 20 to 30 degrees below zero, and in some of those locations where they are a little more open, could even fall as low as 40 degrees below zero. So just make sure that you do bundle up before you head out if you're going to be going outside during that period of time. But the snow looks to continue to track off to our south. Not going to see any of that, but it will be a partly cloudy day for us as we head into Thursday, as temperatures remain on the chilly side for us and well below average. Your Futurecast model tonight seeing that partly cloudy condition, as seeing more of the clouds coming in probably early tomorrow morning, just a little bit of an increase, but still remaining relatively sunny. And then by tomorrow night, more of the same. Pretty quiet for us, just very, very cold. Tonight we'll drop down to -17, mostly clear and brutally chilly out there. Northwest winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour heading into Thursday, seeing a northwest wind between 5 to 10, a mix of sun and clouds. 4 for your high in Lawrence, at 3 in Ontonagon, upper single digits in Crystal Falls and in Florence, and we'll call for the lower teens in Escanaba and in Manistee. Your 7-day forecast, topping off at 4 on Thursday, but then a 10-degree increase as we head into Friday, as we'll be at 14. Still seeing lows right around zero, but then we'll bump those numbers up even more as we head into the weekend. A high of 19, maybe some light snow as we get closer to Sunday with a weak disturbance coming through, but highs will be back in the 20s. And look after that, we get a string of 3 days in the 20s, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.